Good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to another Railway Empire live stream. We're back on and as you can see it's very busy. I did put all of the AI in on the East Coast Main Line, or whatever we've worked on last time. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of trains running about now here at Cambridge, and Cambridge has even now turned into a free bar city, which was very, very unexpected. So I've done a little bit since we did last stream on here, which was a couple of days ago. Been on it the past couple of nights. So as you can see, I've sort of rearranged Cambridge a little bit. Norwich is even now a two-bar city as well. So I've expanded the station there. What else have I done? What else have I done? Also, what did I do? Yeah, we got the line to Middlesbrough. Just a little extension to Middlesbrough, not too far. And then also, it now goes up to Edinburgh as well. But as the title does suggest, we are going to work on the northwest today. So we're going to continue from the line we started working on and then almost like completely forgot about. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. We got 11 million. Also, yeah, we got how many trains actually do we have? We've got 98 trains. So I mean, they're going to be stopping, giving us 20k each time. So the money really is, you know, that's not even sped up. This is sped up. Look how quick it goes up. So I mean, money is just not an issue anymore on this. What we're going to do then is we're going to finally continue the West Coast Main Line. And we're probably going to head up towards Manchester, I think. Yeah, we'll head up towards Manchester or Liverpool. No, we'll do Manchester or Liverpool. I mean, straight up that would sort of be Liverpool, but no, we'll go Manchester. Yeah, we'll do Manchester. Right, let's whack that, and that's going to be a fairly big station. We'll do that as a big one with signalling control, and pop that in about there. Afternoon, Luke and Daniel. How are you both? Hopefully you're all well. You want to try and be as flat as we can. If it's not flat, well, that's not any good. Because then they're complaining about the... well, okay, trains might struggle. Trying to just get through this little bit here. Trying to bring it... Oh, actually, no, hang on. If I do that one. Try and bring it around. I don't want any bridges or tunnels. Yeah, that should work alright. Oh, bridge there. Don't want it. 2% there. Bring that down. And then connect that up to there. So that was quite easy. And fairly cheap as well. Wasn't really much to that, was there? Which I'll get that in. Get this in as well. So we're extending to Manchester. Hopefully audio's all good as well. Do let me know. I know it's going to be a fairly quiet one, as it's Railway Empire on a weekday, school, work. It's going to be quiet. But I thought we'd come on and do a bit of this, because why not? It's good fun. It goes like that, and it goes like that. There you go. Well, that's easy. We're already up to Manchester already. Almost coming up to 1900 as well now. Right, well, here's Manchester. Where next? I suppose probably join up at Leeds, maybe. Like literally all the main lines join up at Leeds. Have like a mega junction there. It's a possibility, could do. I don't know. We could do. We could have it all joined up. Maybe we'll have a couple of lines going off to it. Also Carlisle. Pretty much, Daniel, yeah. Pretty much like Transport Fever. Let's cut right through there. Probably going to have a bridge across here. So we're heading towards Carlisle now, which is up over there. Yeah, probably are going to have a few bridges and tunnels along this bit. As we get into sort of the Lake District. There's that. Cool. Yeah, we've got quite a few trains. Morning, Andrew. How are you? It's morning here in Chicago. Awesome. How are you? Shall I pop all of them in? Oh, why can't I? Oh, yes. It's because of the bridge. So it's weird, you can't snap more than 2 tracks together if there's a tunnel or bridge, which is quite annoying. Just the way the game works, though. So we have to make that one separate. So like that. And then snap back to that. Bring that round. And hey presto, there we go. So we're now up to Carlisle. So we've got plenty of money, so we don't need to worry about that. Money is just no issue now. We have got plenty on here. Just signal that. There you go. That's the next step. Stretch. Already in 2 minutes or so, we've gone from Birmingham up to Carlisle. It hasn't taken long, has it? And I put another big station here. Although we'll just do just one of these. Don't need signalling control for this. So we shall put that in like that. There we go. And then connect all of the lines up. There we go. Nice and simple so far. And it'll be Glasgow next after this. That's the next place. We have to do one there. Go on then. Cool. So far so good. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone is all well. Enjoying their Friday afternoon. And we might as well put a link between these two as well. I mean, look, they're so close. I mean, there's got to be a link there, hasn't there? So if we do that coming off here, it's got to be down. It'd be weird not to have it. And that can link up just outside Manchester, so it doesn't disrupt the fast trains. I think I've done that the opposite way around as well. Hold on. Let's quickly rearrange that. Quickly do that. Then pop this down. Any more streams today? Yes. There'll be about 6:30 after this. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. You probably can already guess what it is. Let's do that. Nice, that's alright. Probably put a supply tower in as well. We do one, say there. And have a separate one. Just there. Nice, well the two main lines are now linked, which is good. Which also means we can have some sort of new loop service. So sort of comes up from London, goes around, maybe to Hull or something like that. That would be alright. So you want to try and connect as many places as you can to each city. That's not too bad. You know what? Let's get some in. Let's do a Hull, Leeds, Manchester, Birmingham, Oxford, and London. Something like that. Then pop that in like so. Then Leeds. That's not too bad. So it goes up the West Coast main line to get to Hull. And we'll also... Not TS, Daniel. It's a game coming to console very soon. If that helps. So after Manchester, you then go on the slow line. And then on the way back, you also do the same. Like that. And after Birmingham, we need to change that as well. So you take that way. And then after Oxford, you go that way. Put it onto the slow line. And then same again. Once you get past Oxford, you're taking the slow line. And then same like that. Boom, there we go. Right, that's the first one of them going. I'm just using a tough L tank at the moment. Sure as Daniel. Hello Anton, how are you? And yeah, quite possibly could be COVID I've got. As Amanda did test positive. So, yeah. It might not be though. But we're still going to be streaming because, you know, we have to. Anyway, let's try and space those out. Once that one gets to Manchester, we'll do another one. Try and get a few in. Yeah, you've got to try and space them out. Even though I tried doing that with all the other services and they all somehow bundle up together. That was off to Manchester. There we go. Yeah, and we're good, Anton. Hopefully we're all well. Got a new bit of track there. Cool, the first train going down the newly extended West Coast main line. Get another one in. So I'll wait. What I'll do is I'll wait until that train comes back. And once that comes back to Manchester, I'll stop putting the trains in. We're going to try and have as many as we can. I just love when there's like train jams you have to make for different flyovers and bridges. That is great when that happens. Also, I need to check the demand as well. See how busy the trains are, which fairly busy going from Leeds to Manchester, as you can see there. We've got a full load of meat. What is it, my random breakdown? Just a random breakdown. Bit like trains in real life, sometimes they just break down. There's not really a proper good reason for it. So just like that. Get another one in. It is fun placing the trains and seeing them going over the track and just everything getting busier. Off that goes. So yeah, I'm going to wait until that original one comes back, which at the moment is... Look at them racing up there. Is Oxford way already? Oh no, there it is there, I think. So yeah, I'm going to try and space them out. That's what I'm doing. That goes up along there. So we got a good service on the East Coast Main, or just the one up to Scotland, up to Edinburgh. So all these in. Yeah, just using the pannier tank at the moment, which has like 150% pulling power, so it's pretty decent. Oh, I see, Daniel, fair enough. See, Leeds is starting to get quite busy as well now. Look at that. Fair few coming in and out. Right, where's that original one? Where is it? Is it on its way back up? Could be that one there, so it could be on its way back up now. Afternoon, NG, how are you? But yeah, always try and space out the services. Don't put them all in at the same time. Because otherwise, you know, it'll just be like a single file karaoke line. Just go in, you know, down the track. Try and space them out. Sure, it's better because then there'll be more demand. That's all good at the moment. But yeah, Hull to London via Manchester and Birmingham. An interesting route. That's probably going to be quite a good one. Yeah, here's the other train coming up here, so this probably will be the last one to pop in. Maybe one more. But you can see the other ones now coming back. In fact, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Busier the better. There we go. Right, that's that. So that's all those services popped in. Nice and straightforward. Let's continue north. Our quest to get to Glasgow, which is quite a way up. You know, it's up there. So next will be Dumfries, unless we go to across there, which will be a little bit different to usual. Could do that. Yeah, good to hear. And in fact, no, we'll go up to Dumfries. We'll have it slightly different. If we do... So, ooh, idea. What if we had the slow lines going off towards Edinburgh, because then it has to stop at Edinburgh, then Glasgow. And we have the fast line going to Dumfries, and then straight to Glasgow. Could do that. Could do indeed. Or just do both. Yeah, let's just do both. Let's put another station here at Dumfries. And we'll have it as a... It's probably not going to be a busy station, is it really? I was considering what we could do. Now, you know what? Let's change it up a little bit. Let's change it up. This will then go out of here. And then go straight up and join up with the... whoa, that's a bit of a tunnel there. Oh, that is a bit of a tunnel. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Don't really know what sort of station we do it as. Oh, we'll do it as a big station then. Might as well. We got money, so let's do it as a big station. And then we'll connect that up. Try not to make it on a bridge, which it is at the moment. Try and cut it into the ground. You want as less tunnels as you can, and bridges. As otherwise you can't snap all 4 lines together, which is quite annoying. Something like that. And then straight across into Carlisle. We will need a bridge there, but I mean we haven't really got a choice there, have we? That joins up to there. But yeah, running out of money isn't something that's going to happen. We've got plenty in the bank. Like way too much. There you go, that's another line in. It's nice and easy once you start getting the flow of money coming in. We got endless amounts. Even with competition, you'd probably still get to this sort of stage and have endless amounts of money. It's fairly straightforward. As long as you get a good start, you'll be alright. So we're now up to Dumfries. So next, probably Glasgow. Well, we could go to here. Or have you? Let's put this station in at Glasgow first. Glasgow Central. We'll do it as a terminus station with signalling control facing. Yeah, we'll do sort of that way. There you go. Glasgow is now in. Let's whack. Whoa, that's a big bridge over the River Clyde. What we'll do is we'll do this one first, so we can see how tight of a corner we can do. Something like that. Yeah, something along those lines, and then through there. Might need a tunnel. Actually, that's not too bad. We got a cut in there. That's all right. See, it's all good. And then go straight up. Try not to have any bridges. And then onto there. I mean, that was alright, wasn't it? 9% gradient, which ain't great, but the locomotives we've got now should easily get up there. Not bad. Well, we got to Glasgow. That was nice and easy. Yeah, once you get that flow of cash coming in, it is pretty easy. Then we connect that up. 10%. That's not great. Might have to alter that in future, but it will do for now. It gets us up to Glasgow. There we go. We made it to Glasgow. Still got 12 million, so we've only spent 2 mil. It's not bad. Now it'll be about getting the services in. Let's quickly want to try and put a maintenance place in. There we go. Also put a supply tower. Put a supply tower. Do one there and there. But yeah, the gradient's quite steep though. I mean, look at this coming into Dumfries. I mean, that is almost a bit too steep. We'll have to see how trains get on with that. Yeah, we'll have to see how they do. If they're alright, then they're alright. That's not too bad. We get 417k for just connecting that place up. I can do that very easily. Do that. 400k in the bank any second now. Ready? 400k in the bank. Just for literally building a station and a bit of track. So I spent about 80k there and got a massive profit. But yeah, this is the only downside when you are building up north. Snow. Slows the train right down. Which is a right nuisance. Right, let's try and connect this up to the other line now. That's the next goal. Trying to connect it up. Round there and then join up. Perfect. There we go. Look at that. That is perfect. And the other line will go off the other way. Not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, then into Glasgow. So we've now got a sort of big loop now, I guess, round the south of Scotland and the UK. Not bad. And that's like getting the trains in. Also, what does Glasgow want? Industry is important. Right, that's going to both places. You know what? We've got money. Let's just buy the whole place. There you go. Buy that. We'll put a 2-track station in. Like so. Yeah, we do something like that. And then have one line coming down here to there. Like that. Do that and that. Probably need a supply tower as well, so I'll put one in there. That's that all good. And then do that one off this way. See, nice and straightforward. That goes like that. Like that. Oh, hello. There we go. Cool, that is that sorted. So that is now going to be connecting both Edinburgh and Glasgow. Calico breed into Glasgow, and it has to take 6. Get that on there. And then Gallagher breed into Edinburgh. Has to take 6 again. There, easy as that. Now we've got the freight trains in. So the more industry you've got connected, the better. That is very good. And also put a maintenance shed there as well. Right. What else does everything want? What does everything want? What do you want? Right, Glasgow wants fish. And that's really about it. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Well, I think it's probably about time we start getting the serve. Oh, what about Dumfries? That wants barley and meat. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Probably in one single line. If we have a line, maybe like a Scottish circle. So we say we'll have one coming off there. Try and keep it as flat as we can. Then it comes up there. And then crosses over here. And then onto the slow line again there. That works. Oh, hello, it doesn't like it. What have I done? Oh, yes. Quickly rectify that. But yeah, once you get in the swing of things, it is fairly easy. There you go, that's that line going across there. And what we'll do is we'll signal that. Just quickly do that because that's highlighted. And then connect the barley and meat both up. So meat was just going to Dumfries, wasn't it? It's not too far. So we'll get that in like something like that. Yeah, Wensley cattle. Put a tower in, or a maintenance place. And that can then come round to there. And there, easy as that, and that joins up to there. And that is then the cattle train sorted. But yeah, always connect the industry up. That should be sort of one. That should be the top priority over passenger. Because obviously, the more industry you get going there, the more people will want to go there. So, industry is very important. Has to take 6. There you go. There's another one going. Fair enough, NG. Fair enough. What map are you playing on? And also do the barley. I've got a funny feeling Edinburgh wants barley as well. Yeah, it does as well. So what we'll do is we will do a double station like that. Just by that place as you do. And then we shall connect that up to there. They're going to do it. Oh, I don't know if it will like that. Oh, it's not liking it. And I need to get rid of that signal there. There. That goes like that. And then this side goes down onto there. See, it's nice and simple. Boom, and then that's like that, and that's like that. Right, cool. Put a shed in there. Oh, either Hot Baler or Elm Creek. I guess I'm one of those two. Has to take 6. Off it goes. And then same for Dumfries. Mackenzie Farm to Dumfries. That has to take 6 as well. And off it goes. There we go. Oh, Elm Creek. Awesome. Oh, you sort of have like a Scottish loop. Yeah, could do. This wants to be connected as well. We can easily do that. And also, there's also Northern Ireland. Well, it's still 1899, so it's all the UK. But this is also in the game as well, which I always find a bit dodgy trying to build over because I want to sort of keep it realistic. But then it's hard not to go over there. So we will at some point head over to Ireland. We'll just work on doing the main bit first. What we'll do is we'll put a little station here at Ayr. Don't know how you pronounce it. That can then connect up just before Glasgow. So like, oh, not like that. Hold on. Whoa, 19% gradient. Wow, I'm not doing that. They try and connect it up best they can. Slowly sort of bring it down into cutting. Try not to go through the cotton farm there. Ooh, that's 3%. Oh, that's not too bad. Hello, Mr. Adams, how are you? Oh, it doesn't like that though. Doesn't like that. That last corner it doesn't like. So we can't do that. There's bloody farms in the way. Look, just there, it's all in the way there. Right, let's try that and then do that side. There we go. No, the farm's in the way. Right, you know what? I'll have to do single track there then. The only place we're going to be able to fit it in. It's not going to be busy, so... Just that a little bit there. It's going to have to be single track. Oh, whoa, not that. And then that goes like that. Cool. And then we'll do... Oh, not like that. Whoa, that's the wrong way. Hold on. Let me quickly sort that out. Luckily, it's not a long stretch. Quickly chop down the signals. Change them that way. There we go. Look, we got another place connected up now. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And we'll go off this way as well. So like, yeah, we can have a tunnel around like that. So, whoa, 18% gradient. I don't think so. Let's start from this side. See if we can go up a bit more gentle. That doesn't really help. It doesn't even change there. We do that maybe. As flat as we can. 2%. Another 2%. 1%. That'll do. And then onto there. That's not too bad. A little bit expensive, but you know, we've got plenty of money, so that is all good. Boom, there you go. That's not too bad. Quite pleased with that. There you got the line up to there now. Nice, right. Services. What are we going to do for services? Let's do a Glasgow. Glasgow, Edinburgh, Dumfries, like a loop service like that. Yeah, let's do that. That will then start that, and then we'll do another one going the other way around. So starting at Glasgow, Dumfries, Edinburgh. There you go. Won't need too many of them. Maybe do one more of each. Just to sort of flow goods round that sort of main area of Scotland. Maybe just even the two. Now we'll do another one. There you go, that's that. So that's the Scottish circle, which we've just done there. This goes right round, just connecting her up. Now the West Coast Main Line services, which will be fun. Let's get them sorted. Let's check these ones. These are some of the... Where are the original ones? Where's the Oxford to Birmingham's? They're both express ones, those. Right. You lot are now going to continue. Quite a bit continuing. Manchester, Carlisle, which is like a massive section. Put you on that line. Carlisle, Dumfries, and then up to Glasgow, which is up there. And then back you go, Dumfries, put a waypoint so it takes the fast line. How you doing, Mr. Adams? Carlisle. After Carlisle, that's already set. Then it'll go down to Manchester. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that looks weird. What's happened there? I've done something. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like something we've done. Oh, that's why. There we go. That's better. It was going to go to Oxford, then back to Manchester. Hello, Davidoff. How are you? Is Steam down? It was the other day. I don't think it is now. But it certainly was the other day. Birmingham. Bram. And then to Oxford. These are the fast services we're popping in here. So that's already all good. Nice, well that's the fast one. So what I'll do, as it's the fast one, I'm going to ban it from taking freight. So all it can take is... Well, does mail count as freight? I suppose. It can only take mail and passenger. Which means it will just be faster. So we shall do that. So it can go as quick as it can. Ban it from taking that. Oh, and also what I'll do is I'll prioritise it taking passenger. As sometimes when there's a new industry that gets built, it will then put it onto here. So it has to prioritise all of them. Afternoon, Mick. How are you? Do that. Dumfries. Carlisle. Manchester. Prioritise mail and passenger. Do that. It's a very addictive game, this. At least to me, it's very addictive. There we go. That is the new one up to Glasgow. Well, I don't know why it's a Taff fail tank. Should really be a rail crusher. Which is a beautiful locomotive, Caesar. Should see them in real life. Beautiful. There's only one preserved as well. We'll get rid of that one. Right, let's start putting in the fast trains. Once it gets to Birmingham, I'll put in another one. You want to sort of, you know, space them out. What's this? This is the hang on. It's just taken meat from Birmingham. What are you doing? Let me ban it from doing that. There we go. I didn't ban it from taking freight from them. Hey, that's all good. Oh, see Davidoff, that's annoying. There it goes. Into Birmingham. So I'll do the next one. And then wait until that gets to Birmingham. Try and space them out a little. You don't want them all sort of together, as that wouldn't be great. It's just taken stuff from Birmingham. It's just taken meat from hang on. No, where's the one we just popped in? That one, isn't it? Yeah, that's better. Wait for that one to get to Birmingham. Then we'll put the next one in. But yeah, I mean, London is going to be ram-packed by the end of this, which is great. Just seeing all the trains ram-packed into one place. There you go, that's that. It goes all the way up to Glasgow. That one's off to Oxford. You see it's already starting to get busy. And that's only, well, there's still another main line to go, the one to Wales. Which probably actually end up going to Ireland, which would be a bit weird, but... Off that goes. You have a train coming in there. Cool. Yeah, wait for the other one to come back, and then we'll stop placing them in. We've got 11 people in, so thanks all for coming into the stream, which will be done in about half an hour's time. There you go, there's that. That one goes in. Let's see, get some sort of control. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Look at this here. Look at the amount of trains that they're all waiting. But that's all good. That's fine. Let's go on to Oxford. Where's the first one? Where is it? It is... Where's that first one we popped in? Where is it? Oh, it's there, I think. There it is. So it's not even on its way back yet. I don't think. Actually, it could be. Is it that one there? Oh, no, it's that one there, isn't it? So that one's just got up to Glasgow. It's on its way back. The first train from London. I see, Davido. I can load it up quick. Yeah, it seems to be all good my end, Davidoff, mate. Yeah, it seems to be all good, how it should. That one in. Cool. There it is going up. We've got tons of innovation points, like tons. It's now 1903. Look at them all racing up there. Look at that. That's brilliant. All racing up the line. It's brilliant when you see that, though. All the trains going in. There. Lovely power. Still waiting for that original one to come back. Where is it? It is there. It's almost there. Hang on. That's got... Oh, that's got mail on it. That'll probably do for the fast ones. Right. Oh, look at this. Look at all of them coming up together there. Look at that. Obviously, this is... There you go. That's the real speed. I think this locomotive though is probably one of the most beautiful locomotives I've seen. Steam locos. Look at that. I think it's called the LN London North Eastern Railway M1. Produced in 1895 or so. Look at that though, it's beautiful. There's only one preserved, and I think that's at the National Rail Museum. It is blimmin' nice though. Right. What's next? Probably the slow ones, isn't it? Yeah, slow ones. In fact, let's look at our research. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we can get. Right, the pannier tank we've got at the moment, that will probably stay as the train, which does the P8. Yeah, so the pannier tank we've got at the moment probably will stay as the train, which does the slow services. It's pretty much, it's the best one really, and obviously suits the British map. 53 miles an hour, tractive power 139%. It's ideal. Right, let's unlock a few new things. We've got so many points. That. I'm shopping. Try and get the Flying Scotsman, which is there. There's the Flying Scotsman. Which now means we can have a bit of fun. We can make a Flying Scotsman service, which I might have actually already done. There you go, Flying Scotsman. Look, ready? Have that. There we go, the Flying Scotsman. There it is. You can only have one of them as well. Look at that. Flying Scotsman is in. Only one Flying Scotsman and Mallard I have, because well, that's realistic. And that stops at Edinburgh, Newcastle, Cambridge, and then London. So it's pretty quick. Doesn't take a lot though, as you can see. Yeah, the Flying Scotsman's in. Look at that. Been modelled really well. There we go, there's the Flying Scotsman. That's that all sorted. That's what I wanted to do, that's good. Right. Now a slow service to Glasgow. Let's do that. London. Oxford. Taking the slow lines, which are these ones. And yeah, quite possibly I do actually have COVID, which is really annoying. It's 2 years. I haven't got it. But yeah, someone in Amanda's family got it, and now Amanda's got it, so I'm guessing I've probably got it as well. But I'm feeling fine. Pretty much just snotty and that's it. So, all fine. Let's whack that Manchester, Carlisle, Dumfries, and then Glasgow. There you go. So this will be the slow trains. Manchester, Birmingham, Birmingham. Oh, Seapower. Well, I mean, you can have it on every train if you want, but I tried to keep it realistic, so I've only done it for one train. And then after Oxford, you then take the slow line back to London. And after Oxford, fair enough power. Yeah, about the same for me, I reckon. Let's get that up. And after Birmingham, it then takes the slow line. After Birmingham, it takes the fast line. No, the slow line. And after Manchester, it takes that one. That's all good there. That's taking the slow line all the way up to Carlisle. That's still taking the slow line. Dumfries, we need to change that. Need to take that line. And after Glasgow, it takes that line as well. That's that sorted. That is the first slow train going in. 66 miles an hour, that one. That's not bad, is it? Although I would sort of prefer having the pannier tank. So, that one. 150%, 55 miles an hour. Well, that's not bad though, the GT2X, but I mean, that's not a British locomotive, is it? So, I'd rather go with something which would be, realistic. So, we'll go with the Tough Fail tank. There we go, the first slowies going in. We'll speed up time. and then we'll space them out again. So I think we'll do the same as, maybe just once it gets to Oxford, we'll put another one in. No, we'll do Birmingham. Once it gets to Birmingham, we'll put another one in. Obviously, you want more slowies than the faster ones. Hello, Swampy. Happy Friday to you too. How are you getting on with COVID, Swampy? I'm pretty certain I've got it now as well. I did a test yesterday. It was negative, but Amanda did one today and she got positive. But yeah, 2 years. I might actually finally have it, possibly. So wait till that gets to Birmingham. You can see it there moving up. And put another one in. There you go. Put another one in there. So look how busy London's getting at. It's great. Look at that. All the trains in there. You've got another station here as well. The trains shooting down the main line there. It is great. And it's going to get busier. We haven't even done the main line into Wales yet. Which probably actually will end up somehow going across a bridge to Ireland. Very realistic. Cool. Doing alright. Fair enough, pal. That was off. So we'll take in apple juice. Apple juice seems to be what people want up in Birmingham. Another train coming down the line there. Just wait for it to get to Birmingham and then I'll pop another train in. Try and space it out. That's what you want to do. Right, and then that. Another one. Cool. Fair enough, Swampy. Where's that slow one? Where's the first slow one we put in? Where is it? Oh, I think it's... Is it just got 2? No. I don't know where the first slow one is. Where's the first slow one? Not that one. Not that. I'm just going to work out where it is. Should be on the slow line. Mystery, where's it gone? It can't just be Manchester. It could be that one, maybe. Surely there's another one. Don't know. Let's get another slow one in. Just trying to work out where the first slow one is. It's not that, that's a rail crusher. Fair enough, Daniel. That's that. Well, that's the first slow one there, I think. There's a storm nearby. Look at that. Ooh, scary. That goes up to Burness. I think that's the first slow one there. Just made it to Glasgow. That's not too bad. Cool. Birmingham. That's almost there. Put another one in. I'd try and scram as many trains as I can onto the tracks. It's more money. As long as there's demand for it, which at the moment, the train to Oxford has only got 1 barrel of apple juice. That's not great. But then London, I don't know how, but London is still only a 2-bar city. It's literally got almost every train going to London, but it's still a 2-bar city. And it sort of goes up and down. It goes from 1 to 2, then back to 1. Cambridge, on the other hand, Cambridge has grown up to a 3-bar, and same with Norwich. Norwich is now a 2-bar. That's really about it for sort of growth spurts in the cities. Not really anywhere else is growing at the moment. Where's that first slow one? Is that it there? No, that's not it. Where is it? What about that one? So I need to try and find. Where's the slow one? That's got to be a slow one. There, that's one there. That's the first one, that one. So probably one more. That should probably do. Nice. Made an all-nighter, power. Blimey. What were you playing? I'm going to guess trucking. Leeds are starting. Look at this. Look at Leeds. Look at the amount of trains. Oh, that's great. Look at that. All the platforms fill up. Trains probably waiting to come in. Look at the amount of money they're giving me as well. Look at that. Every time you can see how much money I get. Ready? 7k. See, money's very easy on it. Nice. Right. Where's next? What's next? Another train. Oh, why are they right behind each other? Well, we don't want that. Let's get rid of that one. Not too bad. I was thinking what we could do next. Make sure the industries are connected. Right, Dumfries we did. What about Carlisle? I guess that wants fish. It wants fish. And it wants meat. So fish and meat. Let's pop that in. O'Reilly Sea Farm. That can then join up somewhere like there. Oh, actually, hang on, that's not going to be too ideal. Let that train go first. We're going to have a crossover here. Like that. And then... hang on, no, not like that. But yeah, no. Hang on. Wait. Yeah, that goes into there. Actually, we can just do that. Hey Amanda, how are you? Oh, lovely power. Yeah, I suppose like that. That's what we have to do. So what we'll do is O'Reilly Sea Farm to Carlisle. It has to take 6. And then get that in. We'll do that as... let's do something different. Let's do that as a garret. Which is quite a weird loco. That. Do you know what? I'm changing it back. I want it to be the same tough L tank there. Lovely little pannier tank. Have a supply tank. Oh, we've already got one. That's Carlisle. It also wants meat, doesn't it? So what we'll do is we'll put that to a double track station. And we've got to have to try and get that coming down. Now, Carlisle's a bit of a dodgy one because it hasn't got signalling control. The freight's going to be going downhill, so that's all good. Let's do that. Get a supply tower in. And we'll do the turn back in a sec. That has to take 6. And that will be a pannier tank. Hello Ethan, how are you? I'm all good. And what we'll do is we'll make a crossover here. It should work. Should do. Like that. That's great, look, we got all the trains. This one's waiting for that one there. All little pannier tanks going up the breadth of the country. And then to Carlisle. The first load of, what was this, fish. Look how beautiful that locomotive is though. It's called the Rail, well the nickname was the Rail Crusher. And I think it's called like the M1. Beautiful, beautiful loco. Looks even better in real life, if you look up a photo of it. There you go, that's that. That's all good, that's gave me about 10k. Got the other freight train here. With all the cattle on board. Well, that's Carlisle, quite nice and happy. What does Manchester want? Probably apples. Maybe not. Oh no, there we go. Oh, and Leeds wants apples as well. Double apples. Put that in. We'll just do a maintenance shed there. We got 27 million, and it's just going to keep going up as we build more lines, as we're going to be getting more money. I mean, money is just not an issue anymore. That's that. I'll put that on. Oh, there you go. Supply tower. And the other one then has to go to Leeds, so that has to cross over the main line. Yeah, that'll do. And it'll join up to there. The freight's going to be going downhill there, so. Eh? Done what? Oh yeah. It's like 20 degrees out there at the moment. It's lovely. Probably going to sit in the garden after this. To Leeds. There we go. Look, making everyone happy. Get that in. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. That goes that one. What else does Manchester want? Surely it wants more. Logs? No, it just, all it wants is apples. That's all the people have there, apples. Nice. Birmingham? I haven't connected that one up. That'll want something. Yeah, meat. And apples from Hereford. It's coming quite a distance. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, £4 on sale. I mean, yeah, I'd say so. I might, if it's £4, I might even get it. But yeah, let's go and have a look at London. Let's see how busy it's getting. Yeah, look at that. All trains waiting to go in. Well, in fact, that is a bit of a train jam, isn't it? Which it is okay to begin with. Although when there's 3 trains lining up, that's not any good. What they're doing, they're waiting for the supply tower here. Could we move that elsewhere? I might, yeah, I'm going to move this, I'm going to remove this supply tower. Because that's pretty much delaying all of them from going. So if I put that here, just off, and then maybe one there, just replaces the one in London, which is causing delays. And that will do. The phrase used by perfectionists worldwide. Oh yes. Yeah, this is Railway Empire. This is, which is available on consoles, PC, Nintendo Switch as well, I believe. Hello, Frosty. I suppose it is the console equivalent to Transport Fever. Actually, looks pretty good as well. Right. What's next? Nowhere's really growing, is it? Oh yeah, it goes all the way up to Thurso. All the way up there. And that's quite a way up. You've got Inverness there, Aberdeen, Fort William. It's always quite a cool line doing it out. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the line going out of Glasgow. Finish it off with that. If we do a fairly small station at Fort William, it's not going to grow. Just do that for now. It's probably not going to do a lot. Let's build the West Highland line. Which is quite a pickle because, as you can see, it's quite mountainous. It's always fun to do it though. So if we have maybe this coming off here, maybe that might work. Yeah, something like that goes off like that. We'll have it single track as well, so it is realistically. Although we'll have it double as far as sort of the mountains bit. Right, this is where, like, what way do we go? Oh, nice. Could have it running along the side of the cliff here, which you probably could do. Yeah, there we go. That you can run it along the side. So we could do something like that. It's a bit weird when you get a bridge show like that. And we'll have it double track until there. Then it will go to single track. So then it will go boom like that. There you go, the start of the line. It's going to be good, this one. But yeah, heading towards Fort William. And they'll probably go into a tunnel here. to get under this. Actually, hang on. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not a tunnel. That's actually able to go through there. That's surprising. Right, Fort William is there. So we want to sort of try and head through here. We're actually doing quite good. Usually I do a bridge along the side, but that's looking quite good. There's quite a few mountains. Have it in a cutting, that works out quite nicely. And then a bridge across to there. Not too bad. That's 5%, that's not bad. I mean, for this sort of route. And across there. And then down into Fort William. And that was actually much easier than expected. Oh, I don't want a bridge there. No. No bridge there. I want an embankment, there we go. That was actually quite good. There you go, Fort William has now been connected, and that was actually quite straightforward. What we'll do is we'll also see how demand is first. Let's have a look. Glasgow to Fort William. Here we go, and we'll have that as a pannier tank again, a Taffel tank. Or we could have it as something different. Now we'll do that. Off that goes up to Fort William. Thinking if we could have a passing loop somewhere, so we can have two trains running along. Maybe like here. That might work. We'll just have it back into double there, really. Like that. There you go. That was quick, yeah. Much quicker than what I thought. And then I'll have another one going from Fort William to Glasgow. So a couple of trains running backwards and forth. And that actually is quite full. Let's have a look. At the moment it's fairly full. Off the train to go along the West Highland line, or whatever this bit's called. Not bad. What one's going to be able to go first? Oh, it's R1. Let's take a trip into the mountains. Pretty cool that having it as a single along here. You can hear the train working. It's starting to lose a bit of speed as well. Quite a bit actually. Oh, it's struggling. I don't think it would struggle this much. The train is working. Oh, it actually. Oh, this is not. This ain't good. This actually is struggling quite a bit. Fair enough, Frosty. Look at that. The first train on the line. Pretty cool along this bit. Look at this. Making our way. But struggling again. I didn't think it would struggle that much. I think it was only like 6%. It wasn't actually that much. I might have to put different locos on this. Let's try the Garrett. That looks British. Oh, that's even worse. Well, that's not British either. You have to be that. You have to make do. Oh, and here's the snow. I'm going to have another passing loop somewhere. That train was waiting a fair bit there. Another passing loop. That will do. There you go, another passing, that will be alright. So there's 2 passing loops along that bit. Hello PS4 gamer, I'm all good, how are you? It really isn't liking it in the snow, 4 miles an hour. So we've got a passing loop there now. Not too bad, that should be alright. And off that one goes. Right, how busy is this one going to be once it gets to Fort William? It's all about demand. How busy is it going to be? How many wagons is it going to get on it? How many? Is it going to be a full load? Yeah, full load. Well, I suppose there's going to be the other line at some point, isn't there? So, well, I think we're going to call it an end there. We've made it up to Glasgow, which is fairly busy. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. I'll be back later with some... Hello Steve, how are you? I'll be back later with possibly some tourist bus. We'll have to wait and see. Links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks for coming in and I hope we'll see you next time. See you all, take care. Bye guys.